regular grown food.
Okay.
So you know the difference between organics, right?
Yeah.
You know the difference between organics. So
Yeah,
why,
hybrids
why,
and natural, right.
Right. So
that
when
your seeded fruits and vegetables and your stuff that's been crossbred.
Right.
The crossbreds got starch in it, it got binders in it.
Exactly.
So it makes it harder for the body to process it.
And
so
break
like
it down.
Like I was saying, the Netflix film that I was watching was Game Changers. I don't know if you saw it. It's called Game Changers, where they had the athletes and they were doing tests with them, the athletes that ate meat versus the athletes that were plant-based.
Right.
They weren't even alkaline, it was just plant-based.
Plant-based,
and
right.
It just had a better blood flow, better energy.
Of course.
The body would just function a lot more better.
Well, you know why? Because the fibers too. A lot of the plant-based things have a lot of fibers, which is good for the intestines. It's good for it. It don't get into your colon and sit there. You know what I mean?
Well, do you think you would ever go fully plant-based? Do you think could you get off of meat if you wanted to?
If I wanted to, 98% of it is mental.
Right. There it is.
98% of it is mental.
Nelson. Right.
If you're not mentally there, and your goals, if you have to set a goal.
Right.
You can't. Every time you wake up, you have to have a goal. You can never just come and say, "Oh, I just want to do this only because I seen XYZ do it." It's all about doing it for yourself. You do it for yourself, and you set the goal. You set the bar high. Even though I train 5 days a week, I challenge myself every day when I come in this gym. Not to impress nobody, not to try to prove nothing to nobody. It's about my health and about me. And when I take my clothes off, when I look at myself in the mirror, it's about how you look for yourself. At the end of the day, it's about yourself, nobody else. You know what I mean? You have to live for you. Nobody's gonna live for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And you gotta unlearn a lot of the stuff that they put out for us. There's a lot of information that's gonna help you fail versus succeed.
There's more information. That's going to try to
even with the food pyramid itself.
Exactly.
That's all wrong. Wrong.
But that's why you got to educate, like people like yourself.
Right.
That's why I said, just listening to you. You got to educate yourself.
Right. And that's why I want to get back to
educating people, not just selling the product, is one of the most important things.
Right.
You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
when I do give back anybody some sea moss or anything they get from me, they'll get a menu, they'll get a little bit of history about it, they can follow me and they'll see me blogging, talking about it, because I'm not just going to sell you something and walk away from it.
That's right.
I'm like, let's go through this process because you need to know what to do.
Let me tell you what I say, bro. One person can bring you 100 people. Your product, you got your name on your product. If you want to be successful, your product has to be quality. Not just the quantity.
Right.
It has to be quality.
That's funny you
so
say
I
that.
can bring you 100 people because of your product.
Right.
So
That's
you
good stuff.
selling your product, if I'm buying it from you and I trust you with your product, I can turn people on to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's going to sell itself.
Chain reaction.
It's a chain reaction.
Right. And it's more herbs out there than just sea moss. There's a lot of people out there, like you said, just out there for the money. And
it's not about that.
It's not about that. Like you said, I see. You've seen family members like sick that don't want to do nothing different, but other than listening to their oppressors, whether it's the doctor or the medication or the prescription that's causing the problem, or they wonder why they sweating or whatever. It's just an ongoing situation when you get those prescription fills sometimes.
It's a system set up for, especially African Americans, for us to fail. It's set up for us to fail to want to stay in the pharmacies where we can get natural things that's going to be healthier for us. You know what I mean? That is natural. That is natural. That God put it here on the earth for us to take and absorb. Now, we got to take that and use that. You know what I mean? It's a process to put those things together. You're not going to just go out there and just walk outside and pick up a plant and say, chew it and say, oh, God gave me this.
Right.
That's a difference.
Right.
But when you have your research, you understand the whole logics come together. If you think about
That's what Dr. Sabi did.
That's what Dr. Sabi did.
That's what he did.
He did. That's why he became a threat.
He was a threat.
He became a threat to the pharmaceutical, to the government. He became a threat. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take all that knowledge that he gave us. So now what we're going to do, pretty much he died for us to do, for you to do what you're doing.
Continue the legacy.
You got to continue the legacy, bro.
That's it. And it's a lot of people out there following and doing the same thing, and more power to them. Like you was telling old boy earlier, like I said, look, I'm not in competition with nobody.
Right.
You know, you're going to 100 other people, I'm gonna meet 100 other people. They might listen to you, they might listen to me. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't care
That's
about
right.
that.
No.
I don't care about
No.
that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm not trying to just capitalize. I really just love the message of healing and how it really made me feel.
And then
I want
just
to
to
give
see
back.
somebody else.
Right.
Just to see what it does
Looking
for
good.
somebody else.
Good. When they say, I
That
don't got
means
cancer
if
no
you touch
more.
one person.
I don't got
knowing
diabetes
that-
no more.
Exactly.
I don't have that problem no more.
Right.
It's gone.
Right, it's gone.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Yeah.
You done changed somebody's life.
That's it.
You change a life just by doing those little things. Little things could be big, could be a life changer for anybody.
Right, man.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Right, brother. I appreciate you
Keep
doing
what
the
you're
blog
doing,
with me too, man.
The man is educated. He's educated. He puts that work in. He did his research. I bought his product, and I'm happy to support my brother. And I know that from the conversation that we had the first time we talked, I could see through it. If it's garbage, believe me, I wouldn't even be entertaining it. So I'm sitting here spending some time with my brother because he's well educated. I'm a supporter. So I hope everybody support him, support his products, and hopefully I know we'll get you on the right path. But we're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna keep pushing and we're gonna keep flexing this thing, you know what I'm saying? And getting this thing. That's right.
On the money.
That's what I do.
On the money.
You know what I'm saying?
That fight game, right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, one time for the culture. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all catch the full thing on YouTube. Some of the video is also on TikTok. Peace.